Right? I know this is a retake because because what we were doing is that we thought we were live for the last 10 minutes, and we kept on chatting, freewheeling. You know, don't pow 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 was going on with us. Only for my bearded and more educated brother to realize that we are not live, but now that we are live. देखो जी, हमने कहाँ पे, हम कौन सा कंट्रोवर्सी के पीछे भाग रहे थे? एनी भाई, ऑडियो बंद कर दो मेरा प्लीज।
कर दिया, डन डन।
अच्छा, ये मैं था ये, सॉरी। तो हम कौन सा कंट्रोवर्सी के पीछे भाग रहे थे, मैं आपको कहानी बताता हूँ। मैं और मेरा भाई जब मैच देखते हैं ना, तो हम बीच में ना बातचीत काफी करते रहते हैं यहाँ पे। और हमारी यही बातचीत चल रही थी, यार नो, डू नॉट गो इनटू एक्स्ट्रा टाइम, डू नॉट पेनल्टी, बिकॉज इस गेम में गोल नहीं दिख रहा, नहीं दिख रहा गोल। और फिर आए पवन पुत्र हनुमान जो और यो ऐसा काम करके गए हैं, जो बाय द वे भाई, मैंने इस बंदे को ये काम करते हुए बहुत बारी देखा है। ही इज अ वेरी शार्प गाय। और ऐसे टाइप के प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस की भी बात कर रहा हूँ, प्रैक्टिस में भी वो देख रहा होता है, कट 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 ठचा डाल देता है कहीं से कहीं, फिर देखी जाएगी जो होगा। Lovely to have you with me, Siddhanta, Annie, and lovely to have all of you with us, because ये जो हमारे दोस्त लोग हैं ना, ये बड़े बड़े सही हैं भाई। ये देखो, ये पहला कमेंट आ गया, coincidence 420 crimes live and controversy and unfair, shameful from big KBFC, bad decision from referee. ये देखो, Ayush Mittal is saying the moment controversy comes, I knew 420 grams going to come. You know as well, brother. But we don't plan this. We don't plan this. We just sit on the side, take out our popcorn, and sip on some coconut water and enjoy the feelings, my friend. Um, but bhai, chalo, let's get down to the to it.
Let's
Hmm?
get down to it. Yeah, for sure,
Firstly,
man.
are you surprised
I'm,
that
I'm
broadcast did not?
firstly, I'm surprised that none of these comments has uh, talked about the guy whose decision it was to walk off the pitch. I mean, how
No,
much
they're
football
writing
do you
so
watch?
unfair. A lot of people are writing so unfair. When you wanted to walk away, why did you come to Bengaluru and play? So there are a lot of people there. What
Okay,
is
fair
this?
enough.
But bhai, बताओ ना, like Sama saying Chhetri cheat. ये देखो, क्रिक नर्ड सिंह छेत्री चीट। तो भाई बताओ, आप बताओ पहले। देखो, मैं आपको वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट बताता हूँ। साइमन ग्रेसन आया अभी पोस्ट मैच शो पे, उससे खुरी ने पूछा, जी दसो क्या हो रहा था वहां पे? तो ही सेड, सुनील आस्क्ड द रेफ, कैन आई टेक
Can
इट?
I take it? Can I take
रेफ
it?
सेड यस।
Yeah, and you can
हाँ,
see he is saying you can take it.
हाँ, ही
Yeah,
स्पोक टू हिम। उससे
yeah,
हालांकि
you
आई
can
यू
see it.
सरप्राइज, ब्रॉडकास्ट ने इतने रिप्ले नहीं दिखाए।
Broadcast actually missed it live also. We were talking about the replay. I don't know what broadcast. Actually, this is one of the times when like I really miss being at the stadium because you have to be at the game to really understand what is going on in the ground. टीवी पे आप जितने मर्जी कैमरा लगा लो वो बात नहीं है.
हाँ,
But yeah, coming back to it, I was watching the game. We were all watching the game, and it had cut to how Sunil Chhetri did so well to win the foul. In that time,
yes।
he's taken the free kick and the ball has gone over Prabhsukan Gill.
नहीं तो यार,
So,
क्योंकि एक तो बाय द वे, आई लव्ड एरिक्स कमेंट्री ऑन दिस। ही वाज नॉट होल्डिंग बैक, एंड एरिक पार्थुलू, अपना भाई,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he wasn't holding back by saying that, a, obviously you can't walk out irrespective of whatever the scene might be. That is really bad. But the second thing what he alluded to was कि वो जो आजकल वो स्प्रे है, वो स्प्रे नहीं डाला था भाई साहब ने to measure this thing and telling you to stand on this line. I think he's got a point भाई। अब छेत्री साहब ने उससे जो पूछ लिया, आपने अगर वॉल को बनाया ही नहीं है वहां पे 10 मीटर के
नहीं
दायरे
तो
पे,
भाई
तो
wall
फिर
को I don't think it's incumbent on the referee to make the wall every time. It's only if the other players are impinging, they are coming beyond what is supposed to be the gap, right? 5 yards, 10 yards, जो भी होता है. Only then does the referee need to maybe call the game back. Nowadays they do it because it like looks cool. I don't know. You have this magic disappearing spray. It's one more
हाँ,
thing for the ref to do, so you get another 5 seconds on camera. Also, all of these
हम्म,
things are fine. But I don't think the rules of the game say that that has to be done. If the
are you
player taking
sure?
the free, if I'm taking the free kick, I've been fouled. The advantage should be mine or not. Why
Yeah,
should you then have to? If I am ready to take the free kick, the referee is ready, right? A keeper is 15 feet out of his line trying to fix his wall. That is not the attacking player's problem. He has
भाई
to,
मैं
his job is to check with the referee, and the referee says play on, play on. That's how quick free kicks are taken. Yeah,
ये
that's pretty
देखो
much
ये
how it goes.
लॉज ऑफ द गेम एंड एफए रूल्स मैंने खोल दिया है यहाँ पे। अब पढ़ देता हूँ एक बार क्या बोला है उन्होंने। आई डोंट थिंक दिस विल मेक एनी सेंस। इफ व्हेन अ फ्री किक इज टेकन एन अपोनेंट इज क्लोजर टू द बॉल देन द रिक्वायर्ड डिस्टेंस द किक इज रीटेकन अनलेस द एडवांटेज कैन बी अप्लाइड। इसमें वो वाला सीन नहीं था क्योंकि भाई ने उनको पीछे नहीं किया था जो भी नहीं किया था। बट इफ अ प्लेयर टेक्स अ फ्री किक क्विकली and an opponent who is less than 9.15 meters or 10 yards from the ball intercepts it, the referee allows play to continue. ये भी तो बड़ा आबिट है। इसने कहाँ
एडवांटेज
से
है
हमें हेल्प
वो,
किया
ठीक है,
है?
तो वो नहीं हुआ ना। Anyway, it's not relevant in this scenario. So
Yeah,
is that the entirety of the rule?
yeah. I'll read it again. Wait.
So then it's fairly simple to me, Pandit. If the referee has allowed play to go on, right, and clearly we have this much evidence that Sunil has checked with the referee to say कि भाई मैं ले लूं,
हाँ,
और उसने बोला हाँ ले लो,
हाँ,
उसने एक बार फेक भी किया और दूसरी बार लिया, राइट,
हाँ।
तो इसमें कोई आई थिंक गुंजाइश नहीं है कंप्लेंट की या जो भी है। बाकी तो कंप्लेंट तो उन्होंने रजिस्टर कर ही दिया है बाय वॉकिंग ऑफ।
ये एक सीन ये देखो। आई डोंट नो आप पढ़ पाओगे ये देखो।
हम्म
If when a free kick is taken, an opponent is closer to the ball than the required distance, the
So
kick
in
is
this case,
retaken.
the advantage is applied, na bhai. It's a goal. That is the attacking team's advantage. That is how the
हम्म।
ref has called the play. That's it.
लो
And we
जी
don't
खत्म
have,
कहानी।
as far as I know, we don't have VAR in this tournament.
No.
So then that's it. That's pretty much the. I don't know what the discussion is any further. Then the ref has given the goal. The goal stands.
या पर वो कह रहे हैं कि आपने जी विसल नहीं बजाया। आपने विसल नहीं बजाया तो हमारे लड़के चौकन्ने नहीं हुए। चौकन्ने नहीं हुए तो वो तो
ये
इधर
तो
उधर थे।
भाई
एक भोपाल में बैठा हुआ था, एक इंदौर, एक कहीं और मध्य प्रदेश में बैठा हुआ था। उसने देखा जी बीच में वहां पे औरंगाबाद खाली है तो उसने जाके गोल डाल दिया वहां पे भाई ने हमारे।
No, you can have a discussion on whether it's sporting or all of those things, sportsman spirit या जो भी हो वो सब.
अब
But I think as far as like the result of the game is concerned, it's pretty clear. Baki, we can open up the floor to other kinds of ideas, thoughts, conspiracy theories. जो भी हो.
Yeah, by the way, congratulations. The light has come back in your life.
Yes, it has. Yeah.
The Lord himself is shining upon you. I don't know why Lord Renedy is not joined us as yet. I would love to get his take on it. If possible, could you just message him on the side? I'll just start putting out some comments. Okay, so we haven't even gotten into what Ivan Vukomanovich had asked his team to do. वो तो बाद की बात है. But ये देखिए, I'll just put out a few of the comments. This one is from Neil Anand. They should have talked it out. Walking away was not the right decision. Azib is saying good decision. Shubham Nag is saying referee is supposed to whistle, guys. Is supposed to whistle. ये gray area है भाई थोड़ा.
Yeah, because we
थोड़ा
don't
gray
know.
area.
Yeah, we can't say because, and this is why you need to be there. Because when you're there, you can hear the whistle or not hear the whistle or whatever it is. From what we have on
आगे
television
रहने दी भाई.
evidence, कोई
हाँ.
बिल्कुल पॉसिबल ही नहीं है बताना कि सीटी बजा या नहीं बजा.
रेनेडी भाई.
Yeah, brother.
रेनेडी भाई. नहीं रेनेडी भाई. हाँ ऐसे. रेनेडी भाई. Lovely to see you. इस सिद्धांत में यही कह रहे थे कि पूरे मैच में ऐसा लग रहा था कि रजाई ओढ़ के बस तकिए पे सो जाऊं. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा हो क्या रहा है. फिर आया हमारा पवन पुत्र हनुमान और करके चले गया. Before we get into whether if it's a whatever that followed them walking off तो बात की बात है. जितना आपने छोटे रिप्ले में देखा, क्योंकि बात अभी ये हुई है, किसी ने ये नहीं बोला कि रेफरी ने विसल बजाया है. उसने बस ये बोला है कोच ने पोस्ट मैच शो में. He said Sunil asked him, can I take it? He said yes, take it. And bum. Now if you were in the opposing team, Renedy bhai, what would you do? और ये किसी का लीक कर रहा है ऑडियो, by the way.
Hello, can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you, Renedy bhai. Can you hear me?
Yeah. But then it all depends on Sunil or referee ka beats mein, right? Whenever before the free kick, so we always say that किसी को quick start होने मत देना. So we always put one player next to the ball, right?
Yes,
The
वो
moment
लूना ट्राई कर रहा था,
sometimes,
लूना ट्राई कर रहा था.
sometimes
Pandit, I think it's your audio.
on
Yeah.
my whistle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
right.
on, Mike. Go on.
So sometimes the referee say on my whistle. So whenever the referee said, the moment the referee say on my whistle, we wait for the referee. So, but then again, we can see from the video a little bit where Sunil Chhetri is asking that, can I take it, right? But then when he don't say anything, he just kicked it. So then it all depends on the referee also. So this is what it is. And it's Sunil being very clever. Again, he has done this before. It's not that he have not done it.
भाई यही बोल रहा था पहले भी.
Yeah, so it all depends. That's why we always say, goalkeeper know to come all the way and then start. So stay in your position in the goal post and you can dictate from there.
रेनिटी भाई ये रूल है, ये मैंने आज देखो, आप पहली बात आप नोटिस नहीं कर रहे कि हम आज तो वी हैव थिंग्स एट द बॉटम, रूल भी निकाल लिया आपके सामने यहाँ पे. इफ व्हेन अ फ्री किक इज टेकन, an opponent is closer to the ball than the required distance, the kick is retaken unless the advantage can be applied. And furthermore, in that rule, it said, but if a player takes a free kick quickly and an opponent who is less than 10 yards from the ball intercepts it, the referee allows play to continue. Thoda
So in
confusing
both
hai.
cases, Sunil is fine, in my understanding.
So it all depends on the referee at the end of the day.
Yeah.
वैसे रेनिटी भाई, it'll be interesting to read the match commissioner's report अगर रिलीज होगा, क्योंकि आजकल वो भी हो जाता है कि वो अंदर जब्त हो जाता है. And yeah, it's not my audio, Annie bhai, it's your audio, I think. It's not mine. Yes.
I shall try, bro.
Yeah, please try. Ready bhai, so then what followed? What followed after? Can you understand? Because you've been on those touch lines. You that invested in a game. You've been part of a team that's that invested. You've worked hard.
Brother, it's very easy. Me here watching the match and say that, Kerala should have played. Kerala coach shouldn't have allowed their team to go out, But then it's emotion. I can totally understand when you're in that zone. We are not in the same place, right? We may think, we have no pressure, nothing. We can say, no, game should have gone. It's only 1-0. Game should have gone on. But it all depends on that emotion, on that moment. So maybe he may regret later, but he may not. But it all depends on the coach. Yes, I feel that if I was there, of course you will feel very bad, and you will get angry with the ref. But then I will allow the game to go. But it's so easy to say that. But what I said is, it's all depend on that moment, in that atmosphere, in that zone right now. What is happening? So difficult one to say from here.
I get what you're coming, but you wouldn't disagree with people who are saying this is unsporting, and what you've done has let you down.
Yeah, he will feel bad, of course. In this match, in the knockout match, no one wants to go out. It's a second half. They came. I think the first half Bangalore were playing better. Second half, in last 15-20 minutes, Kerala started to play well, and suddenly. Yeah, so I would love to see that the game went on, but it is what it is.
Annie bhai, what do you suppose? What are the kind of, I don't know. I mean, as a fan, I've traveled all the way to watch my team play, and irrespective of how much time you may have, to walk off like that, no matter how much of a cult status you might have amongst the fans, that's just not done. Just not done. I can't understand. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ हमारा भाई इशफाक भाई भी अभी क्या वहाँ पे बातचीत हो रही होगी वहाँ पे ड्रेसिंग रूम में, because now ये तो होता है at the heat of the moment, गुस्सेबाजी में आपके कुछ निकल आता है, जो भी होता है. 15 मिनट बाद जब कहानी स्लो होती है, हाँ, ठंडा कुछ बॉडी के अंदर जाता है, फिर आप एक दो रिप्ले देखते हो, आप इधर उधर के परसेप्शन सुनते हो, नज़ारे सुनते हो, आप सुनील को सुनते हो, आप साइमन ग्रेसन को सुनते हो, बिकॉज पूरी दुनिया तो नहीं आपके अगेंस्ट हो सकती. लेट्स बी क्लियर ऑन दैट. फिर आप कहते हो यार ये मैंने सही किया या गलत किया, बिकॉज रेनिटी भाई वाज स्पॉट ऑन. उन्होंने थोड़ा मोमेंटम पकड़ लिया था, थोड़ा बहुत पकड़ लिया था उन लड़कों ने गेम में.
in the 15 minutes of the second half. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what Ishfaq will say on this. But then I feel that referee does make mistake. They do make mistake, right? In the past, and they will make mistake in the future also. But if everyone start going out, then the problem is a better example, because this is ISL. And tournaments also. In normal state tournament, a lot of time it happens. This way that in state tournament, district tournament, it happens ki chalo nahi hoga, nahi khelega hum log jao. And in Manipur also last time in state CC meet it happened. We waited for one hour for the match to play again. So not a great example, but like I said, maybe in anger, in that pressure, they must have taken this. But yes, we would love to see that the game went on.
In that sense, Randy bhai, I think the one, this is never a situation in which you want a game to end, obviously.
No, but I don't think the coach would want that also, right?
Yeah, absolutely not. And tomorrow,
in anger, you must have taken this decision to call out in anger. So we do a lot of things as a coach. Like I said, it's very easy to comment from here, but then in that pressure, yes, in that anger, you take a lot of decisions where you don't feel proud of.
Yeah. But in that sense, I mean, it's interesting and kind of important also that this has happened at this stage, where perhaps at the highest level where most people are watching, most people will hear about it, because then the understanding that this actually happens quite frequently in the Indian scenario. It's not as unheard of as you might imagine from, let's say, the Western commentators who are
बहुत जगह होता है भाई. The basic concept is this ना, तभी लड़का लगा दो बॉल पे.
बिल्कुल.
उसी सोच पे तो लड़के को लगाते हो बॉल पे. खत्म कहानी. अब वो लूना भाई साहब तब तक अपनी बॉल बना रहे थे, उन्होंने पीठ दिखाई, छेत्री भाई हमारा निकला पद्मश्री, उसने लगा दी, बत्ती जल गई वहां पे, बत्ती जल गई, उसने देख लिया.
आगे भी किया है, करता ही है वैसा.
नहीं जो और क्यों ना करे भाई, आप आपने इतना एम्फोसिस दिया है विनिंग पे.
He's a clever guy, if I was there I would have done the same, right? He's a clever guy, and everyone does this in the whole world. The clever player, they always do that. So we all, as opponent, we have always be careful and put one player right in front of referee. Jao na jao, usko whistle bajao. Just try and stay until and unless तुम्हारा wall thick हुआ है कि नहीं goalkeeper, that then you move on from there. तो छेत्री जैसा प्लेयर को उतना ये छोड़ेगा तो वैसे वो तो उसको भी जीतना है भाई. So
absolutely जीतना है. And
when just try coming a little closer to your phone. आपका थोड़ा audio, हाँ. And your audio is leaking. Your audio is leaking, bhai. Something's happening from your audio. But yeah, Randy bhai, it's a tough one, na. मेरे को बताओ क्या लग रहा है? मेरे को क्या लग रहा है? I'm feeling bad for the referee. The referee did not have a bad game up until then, and his whole policy of not dishing out cards, I thought was a good policy. कि वो बेफजूल के कार्ड नहीं दिए जा रहा था. एंड में उसको फाइनली उसको एक निकालना पड़ा उस फॉरनर को केरला के. लेकिन आई थॉट गुड सीन दैट ही वाज नॉट डिशिंग आउट कार्ड्स, बिकॉज़ एक बार ही आप कार्ड पे कार्ड शुरू कर देते तो कहानी आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल चली जाती है थोड़ी. सो दैट सेंस ही वाज हैविंग अ कंट्रोल्ड गेम, रैंडी भाई. बट बेचारा रेफरी, आई जस्ट होप ही इज नॉट मेड अ स्केपगोट आउट ऑफ दिस, क्योंकि द प्रोसेस इज दिस कि इसके बाद एक रिपोर्ट बनेगी, मैच रेफरी, मैच कमिश्नर जो भी होगा, दे विल असेस द रेफरी. They will assess the referee and then they will say क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है. But it is the noise outside, and you just mute yourself, bhai. It is the noise outside which will be coming at him, whether it is the fans, it is the coach, it is whoever, and it's a tough one. I feel for the referee actually. I hope he's not made a scapegoat in this entire thing.
Yeah, but he has taken a decision, right? I mean, he was strong with his decision, even though Kerala, the teams, no one will be happy with that. But the game खराब नहीं चल रहा था मेरा ख्याल से. दोनों first half, yes, Bengaluru dominated, like I said, but dominate करने के बावजूद भी Kerala got some good chance in first half, and even in second half, you see, Bengaluru को ज़्यादा chance मिला है. So then the whole game को हटाकर अभी ये controversy में चला गया. So it's sad, that's how it is. जैसा अभी fans लोग ने हम सुन रहा था जब आ रहा था कि 420 grams का आ गया controversial में फिर.
रेडी में एक्चुअली में मतलब ये ऊपर से मतलब आसमान खुले हैं हमारे लिए। जो आसमान खुले और स्वयं छेत्री साहब हमारे सामने आए वहां पे।
Yeah,
Because
feel bad for his mom.
yeah, I feel bad for him as well. I mean, at that time, I can understand if I'm an Ishwak at that time, someone who you spent the entire year with, and you're so invested into the team. He is so, how do I say it? He was very strong in saying, "Chalo, मैं नहीं सुन रहा किसी को, मैं नहीं सुन रहा किसी को, निकलो." At that time, you don't challenge him. At that time, you don't challenge him. At that time, you say, "Sir, okay, I am with you." Because you and I are pretty much thinking the same way. That's how the team.
As an assistant, you have to support your boss, and he did the right thing.
Yeah. I totally get that. Anybay, I think audio sorted.
It's just that actually the full impact of this will hit the team maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple of days. Sorry, my audio is terrible. Maybe I should try to rejoin or something.
Yeah. Try rejoining again. Yeah. I think Crystal John has blown the whistle on your audio, and your time is at 420 grand. But Randy, it will be interesting, huh? The way the league takes on this entire decision. One is that the decision has been taken to forfeit because वो नहीं आ रहे. It's a tough decision to be an organizer to take. So वो forfeit कर दिया उन्होंने. But how do you go on and find them a little more? Do you so that this sort of thing does not happen more and more? Randy भाई, I think आपके भी audio से कुछ आ रहा है.
मेरा audio से?
हाँ, just try rejoining again. Just try rejoining again. And earphones अगर लगा सकते हो आप लगा लो. मैं तब तक बच्चों से बात करता हूँ हमारे. हाँ जी, नौजवानों. हाँ, so now you know that it was not my audio which was the problem. A lot of people are abusing on the chat, so I'm sorry, I cannot take that on our show, no matter how lukha lafanga our show might be. But we can't. A lot of you are saying shame on Chhetri. This I can run. It's your opinion. Okay, fine. Luna wasn't even 10 yards away from the ball. Then how can he take the free kick? BFC love from 80k MB. Okay. Then, okay, some more. He did not whistle. Legend Johnny is saying. The referee ke baare mein. Silent Asif is saying, this is why Indian football is not raising. Okay. Just hang on. Siddhant and Randy are joining us soon. So we continue our chat because there's some issues with their audio. Vishnu saying poor refereeing. How poor refereeing? Yeah, I thought it was good refereeing by Crystal John. I thought he had a decent game. Don't judge him on that one thing. Okay, fine. That was so, that sort of changed the game. That sort of changed who walked away as the winner. But he had a good game. If you look back and you say, in his entire 90 minutes, did he put something wrong? I don't think he put anything wrong. Now it remains to be seen. कि जी छेत्री कह रहा है, उसने उसको पूछा है, उसने कहा जी आप ले लो फ्री किक. केरला वाले कह रहे हैं जी आपने विसल नहीं बजाई यहाँ पे to put us in a wall, आपने वो spray नहीं डाला वहाँ पे. I guess the only people who can really answer that are Sunil and the referee and possibly another Kerala player inside there. But until no one comes out and tells you more about it, because remember right now things are going to be heated. Everyone is going to be looking at it from their own perspective. सब अपने नजरिए से देख रहे होंगे उसको, because अभी वो गुस्सा, वो जुलूस चल रहा है कि जी हम मैच कैसे हारे हैं यहाँ पे ऐसी चीज के बारे में. But you have to give credit to Chhetri. ये मैंने उसको प्रैक्टिस में करते हुए देखा है. And from the lowest of levels, जब उस लड़के ने of course rise किया to where he is right now, which is the highest level, but he's been doing it regularly. He is someone who does it consistently. He's always got his blinkers on. Blinkers are open. और वो देखते रहता है यार कहाँ कुछ ओपनिंग मिली और मैंने डाल दिया बॉल, कोई नहीं. एंड वो करके चले जाता है. हमारा भाई आ गया. भाई, welcome back.
You were left alone. Randy also got disconnected.
Bro, but I've done this enough times, so ये तो अपना bread and butter है. मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ? Should any action be taken? You reckon will action be taken on the
100%. That's what I was actually trying to get into before I went off. The full impact of this will be felt by the club tomorrow or in the next few days to come, because then is when we'll know how many points will be docked or what kind of other fines, etc., will be issued. And there's precedence in the past. The first year when FC Goa started off, there was that
Ilano thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. and the kind of because it's a private league, and essentially the people governing the league can decide what kind of penalties to levy, etc., etc. As we've seen recently done by the Premier League in the context of Manchester City, right? There's a whole list of 101 charges that they filed against Man City.
But भाई those were things outside the game ना. ये तो एक incident है आपके सामने है incident पूरा.
So point is that being a privately run league, any kind of penalties can be levied, and the chances are that it will be quite heavy, because the league takes quite a negative impact when this kind of scenario takes place in one of your most publicized games, man. It's a playoff game. It's an important game, and the league doesn't want it to end this way. And I think the match commissioners and all of the league officials who are there on the ground must have tried their hardest to make sure that this doesn't happen. To somehow get the game going again, somehow, but when you reach the stage when the entire team and the coach have walked back down the tunnel, then also it reflects badly if the league is bringing them back in some sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm an opposing team guy, मैं
So it's an extremely difficult situation, and I think it's not a situation that anyone in the scenario has faced before in that sense. Neither Crystal John, nor the match commissioner, nor the league officials, nor the broadcast coordinators would have faced this kind of scenario, right? Because all this drama is going on the sidelines. So
replay दिखा नहीं रहे वो यार.
Replay नहीं दिखा रहे, लोगों वो players को भी नहीं दिखा रहे. They are only cutting the shots of the crowd because you don't know what's going on, what you might show, what might be sensitive.
Exactly, भाई. ये तो अरे यार ये तो भाई ये तो मैं भी थोड़ा उसमें. See, I understand when the Christian Eriksen thing happened from a broadcast perspective. You don't want to focus on what's happening when the boy has been trying to resuscitate the boy at the time. Okay, so you stay away from that. You stick on the crowd. यहाँ पे तो ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं है. अरे तो रिप्ले दिखाओ ना. बेचारे आपके कमेंटेटर्स भी वो बैठ के बात कर रहे हैं, उसके बारे में क्राउड शॉट मिल रहा है.
टेलीविजन का सबसे बड़ा क्या है, जो मसाला फैक्टर क्या है, ड्रामा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ही होता है, राइट? जब आपको रेडीमेड ऑन अ प्लेटर मिल रहा है वो वाला कंटेंट, तो व्हाई आर यू शोइंग faces of people dancing in the crowd?
Yeah, I know, man. यही कह रहा था, दिखा दे भाई, कुछ तो दिखा दे, पर नहीं दिखाया.
Anyway, जो भी है, and this goes back to a fundamental conflict with this league. When the host broadcaster is also a co-owner of the league, then your thinking process is also determined by other factors. It's not just about कितने लोग देख रहे हैं, what makes for the best television. I'm not judging it as a director purely. Then I have other things playing on my mind, and that is determining what shot I cut to and where I go. And
वो तो भाई मैं कल फोन करके पता कर लूंगा क्या था सिस्टम. वो तो फोन करके पता कर लेंगे. बट रेनेडी भाई, हमारा भाई ट्रैक पे आ गया. It means like we've not gone away at all. It just feels like we left yesterday and we're back to doing a new show. But really, Randy bhai, you suppose the league, I feel what happened, जो भी हुआ, I don't think you get any negative press from this. I'm saying for the league, for the game, it's brilliant. I'm saying it's brilliant for the league.
Press is good press.
Yeah, because this is going to be discussed, and it's going to be discussed all over and for the next few days.
This discussion is better for you and Dari Baba. So, brother, I don't want to comment too much on this because I'm sure there will be a tough decision, a very, very strict decision. Yeah, from the league,
it'll be.
For sure. Because, and at the same time, Kerala, as we all know, so many supporters supporting, and league will not want to lose a team like Kerala. But then again, disciplinary action is something where it has to be followed by everyone. So that's the only thing I would like to say.
But on the field, आप अगर coach होते, अगर आप जाके अभी बैठे हो ड्रेसिंग रूम में, आप लूना को बोलते नहीं कि भाई ठीक है, तू कितना भी बड़ा प्लेयर होगा, बॉल पे क्यों बैठा हुआ है? जब आपका काम है बॉल पे ही खड़े रहने का और बॉल के सामने ही खड़ा होना है, आपने क्यों हटा वहां से? क्यों इधर उधर मेरे बॉल के खिलाड़ियों को हिला रहा था?
I'm sure
आपने ऑप्शन दे दिया ना उसको.
Yeah, I'm sure the Kerala coach is a very experienced coach. He must have given the instruction कि कोई player सामने बॉल का सामने में खड़ा हो जाना, and player do lose focus. If they lose focus even for a second or two, you will always end up with this type of goal. That's why we always say that concentration plays a very important role. It's not running. In 90 or 95 minutes, you have to focus, and the more player who could focus, they win. Yeah, it's as simple as that. That's why we concede so many goals in set plays. Why? Because we lose focus. If you see, in the running game, everyone has been preparing how to defend, how to work on transition from attack to defend. But at the same time, we don't lose, we don't work too much on set plays, and that's where the players lose focus. And Sunil have taken the full advantage from it.
Yeah. And I feel bad for that boy, the goalkeeper, because for me, he was the player of the game up until then.
Yeah, he was playing well. He was playing well. But then, जब wall को सजा रहा था, you cannot come up, leaving your goal.
Wall को सजा रहा था.
Yeah, wall को सजा रहा था. Then that's how he couldn't, right? So again, it's a learning lesson for him again. At the same time, I feel.
Absolutely, and it's so good to have that coach's perspective and having Renedy, because immediately he pointed this out. There's no business of that guy has being at the 6-yard box. Or even
you can do it from the goal.
You can do that from the goal, right? Yeah.
Your first job is to watch.
Maybe he at the same time, from the other angle, he must be thinking that whistle referee ne bola hoga after my whistle. So then he have time to sajane ke liye time milega. That's what he may also, that's why they're angry, right? On the whistle. Yeah. That's the whole. Because so the two sides of.
It's such a dicey one. Because referee, even if referee doesn't say it's on my whistle, even if the referee is going like this, it means the ref is saying wait for my whistle, right? This is the thing. But if Sunil has already asked him, ref, can I go? Or wo aise hat gaya.
When he don't say anything, then he's allowed to go. Then
he's
allowed
to go. He's moving away. He's going to get a better angle.
Yeah, he did. When Sunil was asking from the body language that we have seen, that he didn't reply anything, that means you are free to go.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Kerala players couldn't react on time. Yeah.
I think the most important thing, because like you pointed out, Renedy, कि अब ना जो भी हो गया है, ठीक है, we've had a bit of drama, कल कहानी होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा, बात करेंगे सब लोग. But जो इसके बाद जो होगा वो काफी important है, because like it's very important for the league to have a club like Kerala very much a part of the fold. We've seen the kind of fan engagement that we've had and all that. And I'm not saying here that the club should also, everyone should have a balanced perspective in trying to now resolve the situation that has come up. Kerala will face a punishment, no doubt, and they should now say, okay, we took a call.
Financial hoga na bhai. Financial punishment.
And that's what hits the most. ना आप वैसे भी अगर आप 15-20 करोड़ या जो भी है आप डुबा रहे हैं, उसमें के ऊपर 5-10 करोड़ और का फाइन आ गया है, तो थोड़ा कहीं ना कहीं तो चोट लगता है. And I think गोवा के साथ भी more than the points, the situation was to do with the kind of heavy fines that were imposed. So hopefully there can be some balance achieved and they can find a good solution to it. And as for the rest, I mean, Bangalore's going ahead and they looked like the two sides. It looked like on balance, when you bring Chhetri on. I don't know why they waited so long to bring Chhetri on.
I guess I'll get Renedy bhai into this. But before we move on from this and just start talking to the game, while Renedy bhai and Annie, you had gone to fix your audio, और मैं जी एक भोपू लेकर कमाल आर खान बना हुआ था यहाँ पे. Renedy bhai, मैं ये कह रहा था कि I hope we don't go on to victimize the ref.
Yeah.
I hope we don't, because I thought he had a good game.
Yeah, even I feel the same. It's just that this decision, it's something that it can go either way or other. So I think he has stayed strong with his decision, and which is all right.
Yeah, I think he had a chance to discuss it also with his assistant referees and all
but it will be tomorrow in the news it will come out. Like आपने जैसा बोला match commissioner क्या बोलेगा. I think that will be very interesting to see that.
But Renedy bhai, now from a see, the thing is, you're all one team, match commissioner, whoever, all of you. Now what's going to come out is not going to say ki no, the ref told Sunil to wait, but Sunil took the goal, and so now whatever is going to come out is going to play into the hands of Sunil scoring a goal for Bengaluru eventually. I'm saying from the commissioner's report, because the commissioner tomorrow will not go and say, "Arey no, but the ref forgot to blow the whistle," or the ref got confused. Sunil ने जाके गोल मार दिया और रेफरी भौंका आ गया. ऐसा तो
ref was not confused at all. What decision दिया? Ref was not confused at all.
Yeah.
So when Sunil asks, I feel that at least you are allowed to go ahead and win. So there was no confusion on that.
What is the match commissioner? The match commissioner cannot come onto the pitch and change the decision of that has been made by the on-field referee.
I'm saying tomorrow. I'm saying the report
protesting.
that will come tomorrow. I'm saying the report that will come tomorrow.
I think the focus of the report will largely be on this team walking off, because that is the big step that has been taken. One was a referee decision that you can argue, you can play out the rest of the game, you can see how you have 120 minutes, you can see how it plays out, right? Because every team has bad decisions against them. Randy, you can count.
Yeah. So brother, my thing is, referee ne decision kharab dene se bhi, because they are the one who make the rules, right? So we have to follow, even if it's bad. I will feel bad for sure. But then we cannot just become, otherwise every team who is coming, they say, this is bad decision, we are moving out. So these things, we are encouraging these things to comes out more. So referees do make bad decision so sometimes, but we just have to go on. It's a football game.
In the mechanism, Renedy bhai, I'm just asking you, because you've been in that hot seat. If you feel ill towards any decision that's been taken the night before in a game, do you have the mechanism to access what the match commissioner said and the meeting between the referees and the match commissioner the day after and their assessment of the game? Do you get that, or you guys are not privy to whatever comes out in between them? Wo unke beech mein.
No, unke beech mein, but at least in ISL I have never faced that situation. But then the 3 matches as a head coach, we have never faced that situation. So at least yahan pe there are a lot of bad decisions happen sometimes, but we are not allowed to. Whatever the referee says, we have to do it, because they are the one who make the rules. So there is no
Fair point. I think Vukomanovic साहब को थोड़ा बुरा लगेगा
for having stronger refereeing program, stronger referee education programs, better referees.
Right, but उसमें वो weak लगा ही नहीं इस decision में, तो strong लगा है वो तो.
हाँ नहीं, मुझे
तो strong लगा है.
I didn't see the issue at all. I mean, sorry, I'm a neutral in this situation. Neither am I a BFC fan nor a KBFC fan. So as a neutral, I don't see the issue with the decision. And people who are saying Sunil is a cheater and all that, okay, that's your opinion and you are entitled to it and you're welcome to it. But he's made, like Randy was pointing out, he's a sharp player who's aware of what is going on in all parts of the pitch when he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
Right, which the Kerala keeper at that point was perhaps not. Some other players on the Kerala team were perhaps not. Maybe the coaching staff was also not giving. I don't know. Right?
No, but this whole issue of sportsman spirit out of the window then? Or can you raise a finger on Sunil saying where is the sportsman spirit?
या तो आप spirit के लिए गेम खेल सकते हैं या पैसा के लिए खेल सकते हैं ना, दोनों काम एक साथ तो नहीं कर सकते. एक आपने बोल दिया है कि सिर्फ जीतना मायने रखता है, सिर्फ जीतना इम्पोर्टेंट है. BFC has to go and win the tournament. So if winning is important, then obviously players and because you're playing a competitive game also, right? So players are not in it to finish second. Everyone is
someone right to question sportsman spirit?
You were pointing out, for example, Eric's commentary on the situation. There was a point at which Rohit Kumar got into it with one of the defenders, I think Jessel, in the corner, right? Yes. And Eric was pointing out how it's great to see this kind of spirit where players are going for it, right? They are trying to seek whatever advantage, whatever situation they can get that is most beneficial to their team in that situation. Sunil did exactly that, and now you are calling him a cheater. That's a bit unfair.
Clearly, आप वो अपना पीछे जो एक वो कटआउट है छेत्री का वो हटा दो. वो हमें दिख रहा है.
मैं शर्ट खोलूं क्या नीचे?
नहीं, ऐसा प्लेयर को रुकने के लिए we always say that to the players. हम लोग जब खेल रहे थे, coach always said that no quick free kick. Don't allow to take anyone quick free kick. That's we always been instructed, right? So.
Okay, moving on from this chat, because I think we've spoken a lot about it. Randy bhai, I think बड़ा मुद्दा तो ये है, through the game, चाहे BFC हो चाहे केरला हो, before this thing erupted and all, मेरे को नहीं लग रहा था कि वो जो भी जीतेगा उसके गेम के आगे जा पाएगा, because मेरे को ज़्यादा कुछ दिखा नहीं दोनों टीमों में to take on a Mumbai and then to challenge for the title from that perspective. I thought कि
challenge.
जो जीतेगा वो उसकी लॉटरी है जी, वो जाओ प्लेऑफ खेलने चले जाओ. But
Brother,
that's it.
I feel Kerala have done well last year, as everyone knows. Even
Last
this year they've started well. But then there is a fall on the performance lately for many matches now. But if you see Bengaluru, the way they have started, it was really bad. It went all downhill. But then for last 7 matches, the way they have, the way they have started winning and the way they have played today, also comparing to the earlier matches, the way they have started, it's much better, I would say. Of course, it will be very difficult for them to win the league, but never say never. Never. It's almost a knockout match. A knockout match.
Versus Mumbai, Randy.
Yeah, Manchester City में हार जाता है 2 गोल से.
Arsenal भी जीत जाता है.
So you never know. If it's a league system, there is no. If it's a league, there is no chance as such. No chance with it. But at the same time, the way I think they are performing better. I will never not say that. Oh no, ये लोग खराब खेलते they have started picking up. So they are on a right track. And today also, if you see the first half, I feel they have got a better chance. They could have scored 1 or 2 goals easily. So Bengaluru, they hardly get those openings before in earlier matches that we have watched, right? Before the first 6-7 games, right? Last 6-7 games. So yes, I feel it was a good first half from Bengaluru in terms of the chances that they have created. But in second half, last 15 minutes, that's where Kerala also start playing football. They also got good chance, 1 or 2 good chance. So
interesting. Because I think from a Bengaluru perspective, what I really liked was the organization of ball. At least when you were defending versus Kerala, उनको ज़्यादा openings दिए नहीं उन्होंने, and that boiled down to more than the 3-man defense, which is Sandesh, the foreigner, and one more player. It boiled down to the midfielders in front of them. Roshan ho, Suresh ho, जल्दी से जैसी बॉल छिनी, खट सब आके वहाँ पे फौज लग गई. प्रबीर played well. प्रबीर सबकी वहाँ पे फौज लग गई, and they were going up and down. इंजन काफी चल रहा था उनका.
कृष्णा को अच्छा चांस मिल रहा था. कृष्णा को अच्छा चांस मिला है. It was almost.
But he was looking थोड़ा खुश लग रहा था रेडी भाई.
लेकिन चांस तो मिल रहा था. Good chances. With Krishna's ability.
I think शायद offside था वो in the end. But वो जो उसने control किया नहीं, that was a pretty dead on chance.
But in first half, Krishna, I think he could have scored. Yeah, he should have scored those kind of goals.
All right, gentlemen, I think see, such is the beauty of this game. Ki our entire discussion on how the game went about has lasted for only 5 minutes, and for the other 40 minutes, we've gone on about what erupted in that Sunil Chhetri free kick and what followed after.
Right, but that's how the game was decided.
ये controversy वाला मैं नहीं हूँ. ये दोनों भाई, दाढ़ी वाला भाई है और अपना पंडित जी.
सही बात है.
Controversy
नहीं, but
controversy नहीं है तो मतलब क्या है? एक टीम उठ के चला गया है, controversy क्या है इसमें?
दाढ़ी बाबा बोल सकता है.
That's my point. My point I was trying to make is that for whatever happened in the 90 and plus minutes prior to the free kick, all the discussion, all the chatter will be focusing on that 2-minute period of play, the free kick, and the 10-minute period of play, there was no play, which was team walking off, and all the discussion will focus on that. All the discussion and the zone will be on the man in the middle with the referee with the whistle in his hand. So जो बाकी के 22 खिलाड़ी हैं, 21 खिलाड़ी हैं जो खेले हैं, उनकी ज़्यादा बातचीत होगी नहीं. मैं तो ये कहना चाह रहा था कि this is that kind of a game, this is that kind of situation, the way it panned out. But it was lovely to have you, Randy bhai. Good to see you with us.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
आपको फिर से टीवी पे ही बोल देता हूँ लाइव कि प्लेऑफ के टाइम पे प्लीज हमारे साथ रहना आप पोस्ट मैच के लिए. कल भी करेंगे पोस्ट मैच शो.
कल कंट्रोवर्सी ना हो भाई. नहीं तो
कल गेम देखने को मिल जाए अच्छी कोई. थोड़ा केजी लगा मेरे को
देखने आज भाई.
काफी लोग आ गए.
Consistently over 500-600 people watching us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for that.
Thank you.
And do spread the word. We'll be coming again at the end of every playoff game. Post match show कर रहे होंगे. Randy भाई स्माइल कर रहे हैं, तो hopefully he's joining us. हाँ, मेरा भाई को तो मैं उसके पीछे पड़ जाता हूँ, तो वो भी ज्वाइन कर ले और मैं पक्का आपके सामने आऊंगा यहाँ पे. 1-man show. KRK, and to yeah, to Chhetri भाई.
कर दिया छेत्री ने फिर.
मान गए भाई, मान गए.
फादर इन लो का बर्थडे था आज, कर दिया छेत्री ने फिर काम.
ये आइए
Bye guys, bye bye, thank you.
Bye bye, see you guys.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye.
take care.
Good night.